Yes, guys, good evening to all. This evening, I'm here again at the Gun Hill Signal Station, which is in the parish of St. George, in the center of the island. St. George and St. Thomas are the two parishes here in Barbados, best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. To the top of the signal station, on the top floor, looking into the St. George Valley, the further St. George Valley. First of all, St. George is the parish known for land here in Barbados, and it is also an agricultural parish, and it is also the breadbasket parish as well. The breadbasket parish of Barbados. St. George is the parish that fed many Barbadians from the 1600s to up to this present day. St. George was carved out of St. Michael between 1640 and 1641. So St. Michael is the mother parish and St. George was carved out of it. St. George is 1,975 acres and it is the third largest parish in Barbados. Most of the villages in St. George were carved out of plantations like Workman's, Draxall, Ellerton, Constant, Brighton, Greens, Moonshine, and others were carved out of plantations. So we can see all down to Walkers and the Glebe area in St. George, and the fertile St. George Valley in the background. And the Gun Hill Signal Station is the highest point in this parish. The signal station was built in 1818 as a fortress to signal when the enemies were coming in. All the path to the signal station here. The signal station was built in 1818 as a fortress to signal when the enemies were coming in. And then it was later acquired by the Barbados National Trust on the 24th of November 1982 by the Prime Minister of the day, Tom Adams, whose real name was John Michael Jeffrey Manningham Adams, but he was referred to by many as Tom Adams. It is a property of the Barbados National Trust now. So I've descended the top floor and I'm on the lower floor now. All into the St. George Valley, you can see from here. You can see the constant plantation. So St. George is my father's birth parish. It is the parish in which my father was born and raised. And for those of you who don't know who my father is, Satchmore, that sings, or that used to sing with the Sand Pebbles years ago. And he was also a songwriter. He used to write songs to Wendy Allen, Carolyn Leacock, and Shara Hackett. But he is my father, and he came from the beautiful parish of St. George. As I said before, St. George is the third largest parish in Barbados. The restoration of Gun Hill here and this is Prince Edward planting a Sixium malacensis tree known as the Pomerac at Gun Hill Signal Station on Sunday, March 1st, 1987. And he was revisiting Gun Hill on the 29th of April 1992. And the Artillery Unit, Barbados Volunteers, circa 1904. and the 1st Battalion West India Regiment on parade at the garrison circa 1898. And the British troops encamped at Moncrief in circa 1900. And the officers of the 21st Foot, later the Royal Scots Fusiliers, encamped at Gun Hill in 1862. And a brief history of the Royal Scots Fusiliers, 21st Regiment. And the Royal Berkshire Regiment, 49th and 66th Regiment. And the Connaught Rangers, 88th to 94th Regiment. Now to get to the spectacular views now of the island. See the Barbados flag on top. So now on the above terrace. Yes, so I'm looking in the southerly direction towards the parish of Christchurch, southeasterly. You can see a bit of St. Philip from here as well, with the crane in that area, crane on Foul Bay, and a bit of on Christchurch with the airport and that area. Out of the St. George's Parish Church, which is the second oldest place of worship in Barbados. St. George was built in 1641 and rebuilt in 1784. St. George Parish Church, less Georgian, more Georgian and less Gothic. You can see all into Bridgetown, which is the country's capital. You can see the Roberts Manufacturing Company at Lower Estate in St. George, which is right here. To the, what I would say, to the west of us, because this is the southerly direction I'm looking at. So I will have to say to the west, because this is east. So this will be the west. West of Gun Hill Signal Station will be the Roberts Manufacturing, which is at Lower Estate in St. George, on the tip of St. George and St. Michael. And I forgot to mention the lion statue at Gun Hill, which is just to the east of the signal station, which was carved in 1868 by Captain Henry Wilkinson, who was an officer at the Gun Hill signal station. He and his band of army men carved that lion, the white lion, resting his paw on a big red round ball. So St. George is a rural parish in the countryside. The signal station. So as I said before, I'm 700 feet above sea level, and this is the highest point in this Barbados parish of St. George. And you can see the CBC antenna. They have one of their antennas here at Gun Hill, St. George, and they have another one further up across here in Sturgis, St. Thomas as well. really spectacular view. Here from Gun Hill Signal Station, once again. And you can see all the southwest coast. You can see all across you can see all into the British Port and the water harbour as well. Over here. And you can see all across the Brighton Beach and Barbados Beach on the west coast. Just outside of town. There are two Brightons in Barbados. One is St. Michael over here to the west coast side, to the western side. And one is St. George over here to the eastern side. So you can see the former Buckley Sugar Factory and plantation as well, where my grandmother used to work, which is my father's mother used to work. Buckley Plantation and the Buckley Sugar Factory. Buckley is spelled B-U-L-K-E-L-E-Y. Buckley Sugar Factory closed down in 2002. So thank you guys for watching now. And do have a blessed evening.